Hi, guys. Welcome to Parawomenradio. I'm Amy. The holidays can be a real bummer for inmates in the world of true crime. It's a stark reminder of what they've lost but once enjoyed. Take Chris Watts, for instance. Now, don't get me wrong, I have absolutely no sympathy for Chris Watts. In fact, I believe he deserves every bit of holiday misery that comes his way. As Thanksgiving Day quickly approaches in the USA, let's take a peek into Chris Watts's life behind bars, especially during his first Thanksgiving in 2018. This is a day when he would have typically feasted on the delicious meals his wife Shanann would have lovingly prepared for him and their daughters. Join us as we delve into how he coped during that first Thanksgiving in 2018, chatting up his mother, his father, and his sister on this episode of Parawomen Radio. I'm going to roll some credits while we wait for the rest of the Weird Watts Wednesday crew to roll in. Special shout out to my dragonflies and to my replay crew. You know what I'm thankful for? You. Parawomen Radio, I'm Amy.
Carefully strumming his old guitar again. Words rolling out into our fire. If heaven had wings, I would steal them and fly away with you for a while. Hearing the essence of gratitude, your dreamy little smile on my lips. I miss my cue, but baby, I had you. Miss my cue, but I had you for that day. Here in the blue, I'm falling deep into you.
Here in the blue, it's almost Thanksgiving. That's what Wednesday tomorrow. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving in the United States. Did you like my girl math I just did there? Tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I am just so grateful that I have um, done this show for nearly, I think it's been 2 years now, but it was this time last year that I had decided that instead of Vlogmas, a lot of creators do this thing where they do a vlog a day leading up to Christmas. So they do like the 25 days of Christmas. I decided that I was going to do a live miss, and I'm going to do that again this year. I will be doing a live a day for the 25 days of Christmas. I have a few rules that I'll play by, but last year I made sure like I had to go live for at least 10 minutes a day. I typically ran about 50 minutes a day. And so I am busy trying to pre-plan some lives that I have wanted to do for a while. And I've got a few things on the Watts list, but if you have anything in the Watts, if you want me to break anything down in the Watts case, just let me know. Give me a shout out and let me know, and I'll see if I can help you out with that. But tonight we're going to talk about that Thanksgiving after he had committed the unaliving. So he had done it in August. So 2 months later, he had already decided, he had done the plea deal, or did he get a plea deal or did he just plead guilty? I think the only thing that happened was they took off the death penalty, which, I mean, after a few years later, that was taken out of Colorado, period. So he would have never really had to worry about that at all. But we're going to look at that November. Um, but I did see a few things before that, a few new things that I wanted to show you really quick before we go into those prison slash jail calls. The reason we don't get these jail calls, prison calls anymore is because the state that he is in now, they don't release prison phone calls to the public. So that's why when he was in Colorado, we got the Colorado ones, and that's the only reason. So um, I'm sure that if Dodge Correctional released them, we would be watching them. But all we have are the ones that were back in November of 2018. And so we're going to take a look at those. But before we get going with that, I thought it would be interesting to see what I always like to do a quick search to see, like, what is Chris Watts's life like in prison today? And I like take it back like a month or a year, and I play around with that to see if anything new um, has come up. And nothing really new came up. There were some new things that popped up for me over on Reddit that I wanted to take a quick look at. And I thought that would be fun. But first, I want to say hi to people in chat. Hi, Heavenly. Hi, Miss GMD. Hi, Chris C. Hi, Sam R. I'm glad you made it back. And hi, Cowboy RC. Can you believe we're talking Watts case tonight? Have you missed talking the Watts case? I did see over on Reddit as of 2024, what's Chris's life like in prison, and there's just a lot of discussion on, is he in protective custody? Isn't he in protective custody? And I just wanted to show you that, back and forth here. Just curious, this person says, how is he doing in there? And then people are saying, like, miserable, I hope. And other people, probably the general population, tend to hate child murder. So he'll be on the bucket list. And then, unfortunately, I don't think he is in general population. I heard they have him in a pod with just a few other people for his safety, and I've heard that a lot too. I've heard that he's in a disabled pod. Um, and then this person says, you heard wrong. He's in Gen Pop. He's got a job and walks around unescorted. And this was written a month ago. And then this person says he's in general population and protective custody unit. He would be beaten to a pulp the second he set foot in a true GP setting. Um, and then this person says he's not in a PC unit. He hasn't been since he initially came through. And this person acts like they know something because they're talking like they know something. He's in actual Gen Pop, walks around unescorted, and has a job. And then this person comes and says, yes, he's in a PC unit. He has never been in Gen Pop, walking around unescorted. Even diehard trolls avoid claiming that shit. He does have a job, but it's within a protective controlled unit. What the hell's the point in lying about something easily verified? And then they say, I'm not lying. He works as a swamper. He works as a swamper. He walks to an assigned area by himself amongst the other inmates. There are only 2 units that he could be on that are controlled or considered PC. He's not on either one. And then this person says People Magazine did a story on him this last August, and that per this prison spokesperson, he's in Gen Pop and not in any protective custody unit. That's why they've moved him out of state so he wouldn't need protective custody. Do you know how many people unalive their kids? Um, but you believe something in a People magazine, who Gypsy Rose Blanchard has on speed dial. That anyway. Um, Chris Coleman is incarcerated at the same prison. He's been in Gen Pop for years too, and he unalived his wife and kids. And then this person says, "What is a swamper?" And the other person says, "A janitor." If he had a face left, I'm sure Gen Pop had a few Bladen toothbrushes. And then this person comes back and says, "Hardly. He's been there for a few years now." So no altercation, then no getting beaten up. And then this other person says, "He's in there with other child murderers. They don't care. He lives a pretty normal life from what we've seen, has a job, even has a new relationship, much better than what Shanann and the girls got." And then this person says he has a relationship. And then this person says he's at a feud, actually. He has an entire fan base of delusional women who fawn over him and send him their bras and undies. And then this person says, "I hope he never gets a conjugal visit." And then this person says, "I'm sure his parents keep contact with him, but not conjugal, I would hope." Not. Well, I don't think he would have female relationship, not unless it's a prison employee. He could be gay, who knows? He's had plenty of relationships with women on the outside. When people say relationship, it doesn't have to mean a physical one in prison. It's quite publicized if you look it up. And this person says, "You know, you are correct. I was not thinking. Thank you." And then just more back and forth, protective custody. He's not in protective custody. This is all my research, all alleged, all for entertainment purposes only. I will put everything that we read and watch in the show notes for the YouTube show notes. Today we're coming to you on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. Hi, everyone. Be sure to give this live a thumbs up and be sure to share this with your favorite Watts content for the holidays. But then, it's more back and forth. This ain't true. It's a CO. No one really cares. From what I've read, all he does is read his Bible, work out, and talk to the pictures of Shanann and the kids on his walls. Occasionally, he gets a phone call from his family. But other than that, he has friends in there he talks to and receives letters from obsessed women. But that's pretty much it from what I've gathered. So I will put the link if you want to read through this. Because it goes back and forth. Is he in protective custody? Isn't he in protective custody? Does he have a girlfriend? He doesn't have a girlfriend. And I think that it could go like that all day long. But to me, how could they possibly keep him in protective custody for the rest of time? I mean, his case popularity probably is starting to go down, and I've heard that's when it gets to be the most dangerous for Chris Watts, is when people start losing interest, because that's when they will put him out in the general population, and that's when stuff can go wrong for Chris. I don't want him to be like harmed or anything. I don't mind him living in fear or anything like that. But I truly don't want him to be harmed. Um, which is better than what he gave to his family. But what do you think? Do you guys think he is in protective custody or he isn't in protective custody? Or you don't really care? Just throw him to the wolves. We should be protecting him regardless. Moving on, I did see this from Alex Erickson. She has every person who has visited Chris Watts at the Dodge Correctional Facility, online and in person. So I thought this would be interesting to take a quick peek at. Hold on, let me get it past that.
For anything and everything I could get from the state of Wisconsin, rather, and Chris Watts. So anything about his stay in jail, any visits that he's had, phone calls, incident reports, any of that kind of stuff. And finally, the Wisconsin Department of Corrections got back to me, and they didn't give me a lot, but they did give me an updated visitors list. So this visitors list goes from when he first got there until the time that I requested it, which would have been the end of 2023. It took a long time to get it back. So I'm just going to pop some music on and scroll through who's on the list, who's visited with him, whether it's in a video visit or a contact visit. And he's had lots of both, honestly. I do want to say, pay attention to the date if you're looking for research purposes, because it's a little bit out of order. We're going to start at the very end. So it's page 8. And it's 2021, but it goes through a little bit of 2021, and then the order is all messed up. It goes through some visits in 2020, and then it goes back to 2021, 2022, and 2023. So I'm just going to scroll straight through it, like I said, with some music. I just wanted to hop on and give you the rundown of what you're looking at, and also to say thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting.
So we're not going to play the music, but I do want to see who has been visiting Chris Watts. So here we have in September of 2021, there's Cynthia Watts, Ronnie Watts, Cindy Watts, and these are contact visits. This was on 9/11/2021, 9/9/2021, 9/9/2021, 9/2/21. There was a video visit by Christina or Janelle Christinos, and then in August, in July and August of 2021, Jamie, Cindy, and Ronnie there was a video visit that was done. Here you can see it. She made it a little bit bigger for us. We will be looking at these video visits, I believe, tonight. No, wait, this would have been at Dodge. No, we're looking at the ones that were when he was in Colorado tonight. These are Dodge Correctional video visits and in-person contact visits. Now, here we have, here is one. I thought I saw some in October. Yeah, right there. Here we have 10/5/21 Kimberly Griffith. There's a video visit on 9/26/21 Janelle Christinos. did video visits on the 12th and 19th and the 26th. There was a contact, there were those contacts on September 11th, 2021 with Rondi and Cindy. And then here are some more. There's some in November, looks like. Some in the spring here. April, March and April. Lots of visits, video visits from Cindy and Ronnie. Kimberly Kaufman must have been one of his girlfriends, I'm guessing. Julie Cania on 12/29/20. More of the Kimberly Griffith, Cindy and Ronnie. Lots of video visits. More from this Janelle Christinos. Looks like there's something from a Kelly Crozier, 12/28/21, a video visit. Kelly Crozier. I don't think I've heard that name. I don't even think I've heard this Julia Canna before either. Let me see what you guys are saying. Do any of these names seem familiar to you? Your sound keeps going in and out. Is the sound going in and out for everybody? Oh, do you like the Dragonfly fun facts? The Dragonfly is the membership community over on YouTube. I release all my videos early. We have special emojis, discounts on any of the Parawomenradio merch, shout outs in the intros and outros, and it's $2.99 a month. It's just a way to support me and me to support you back. Okay, good. So it's not going in and out for everybody, just Heavenly. Hi, Lotus Spider, by the way. Okay, so these were some of the visits that they had. Here's some in 2023, more video visits, lots of video visits, which I guess it's not so easy for your elderly parents to fly across the country to see your dumbass in prison, is it, Chris Watts? And I mean, I don't think your sister will ever come visit you ever again. Unless I'm wrong and she has went and visited him. But I mean, her kids are gotta be like getting into the teen years where, I mean, Uncle Chris, what an embarrassment. Who's Lizzie Henderson? She's having contact visits on 7/24/23. Anyone heard that name before? Lizzie Henderson? Oh, lots of contact visits. Oh, wait. Seems like it was somebody that would have went with the Watts because they're going on the same day. Oh, wait. No, that's the 21st and the 20th. Oh, wait. They're not going on the same day, but they're going close to the same days. Let me see if you guys are saying. Do you know who Lizzie Henderson is? Is that the new chick? Yeah, seems like all women. Ugh. So, what happened to you in your life that you think Chris Watts is a catch? I mean, really, what happened? What went wrong? Lots of visits, though. Here, 9:25, 11:20, 11:21. And she's starting at 3 and staying to 6, starting at 3:30, staying to 6:30. Can you imagine having to sit in front of Chris Watts for 3 hours? What the heck would you say to Chris Watts for 3 hours? He's just not ugh, ugh. Anyway, not my problem. I don't have to deal with that kind of situation in my life. But Lizzie, really, what happened in your life that this is it? That this is what you've decided you need your life to be? Really? All right, so let's move along and let's watch some Chris Watts and his family. Now, this is all we're all allowed to have our own opinions. I think what Chris Watts is doing to his family is a horrible thing. In the very beginning, I didn't get his family. I still don't get a lot of the nastiness that they do. But I do see them as a victim. They are part of Chris Watts's victims. And so that's where I'm at. I actually before doing I didn't even like look around the internet to see if the Watts were still on the internet. I didn't even do that quick search. So I'll get this going and I'll do a search to see if they have been around anywhere and we'll go from there. Okay. So there is a channel, there's a few channels that have the Watts family tapes 2020. There is a channel called Watts Murders that has it. There's a channel called Phone Calls from Prison who have it. And there's also a channel that has some voice messages left for Chris Watts in prison that we can listen to. And then there's also a bonus footage that we have from J is for Justice. It was a prison phone call from 8/11/20. So let me get the one with the best audio, which I'm guessing this phone calls from prison has the best audio. But I will link everything that we have in the show notes for YouTube. I'll either sometimes speed it up or talk over it, but never worry. We do put the links for everything if you just want to watch it in its entirety on your own. We do this for fair play use. Let me see what you guys are saying. Lizzie could be Nicole's new identity. Could be. Could very well be the new identity for NK. So is the sound working or isn't it working? I don't know because I'd rather fix it now instead of just hoping that it's working and then it not recording properly. So could you guys just take a quick minute to say if it's working or not working for you? And while you're doing that, also click and give me a thumbs up. If you're over on Facebook, the hearts, and Twitch is a thumbs up as well. Sam R. Oh, gifted 1 Parawomenradio membership. Thank you, Sam R. Sounds fine. Thumbs up. Okay. A bit glitchy at times. I don't know. I can't do much with a bit glitchy. That means it's probably the internet lagging or something. Hopefully it will. Sometimes if it's the internet lagging in the recording, it'll fix it while it's recording. So hopefully the replay crew has it a little bit easier. It's working better now. Okay. I will try to keep an eye out for the chat to see if it starts getting glitchy, and then I'll see if I jiggle something. If it just works, it's magic. Just give it a jiggle. Okay, so let's get into this. This is, we're going to go with phone calls from prison, and this is Chris Watts' video jail call.
Hi.
Hey.
You look good.
You too.
Do you know how much you're loved? Do you have any idea?
I love you too.
Chris, we love you so much. And we will never, ever, ever abandon you. Do you hear me?
Thank you.
I just wanted to see you and give you a hug.
Soon you'll be able to.
I know, hon. Oh, I've got this. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, I can see it. There's something in it, but I can't see what it is. But
It's me and you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it has a saying on the back of it. A mother's love. You mean so much to us, Chris. This isn't what I wanted for you.
This isn't what I wanted either. Trust me.
I know, hon.
Oh,
I don't
shut up.
know what happened, but I will never, ever stop loving you. Never.
Never stop loving you guys either. Trust me.
Is there anything we can do?
Just your love and support is all I need.
Honey, you've got that. You've got that. Did the letters from Noel help?
I haven't got Noel's letters yet.
How about a church leader by the name of Michael White?
Yeah, I got a letter from him.
Okay. And
I guess you can ask Noelle if she put her return address on there, because they don't give me letters that don't have return addresses on them.
Oh.
So I did get something in the mail, but it didn't have a return address, so it wasn't given to me. So I'm not sure who it was from. So I would just if you could just ask her just to make if that was hers, then it didn't get delivered to me.
Okay. I will tell her. I will tell her. Um. What?
But yeah,
have so
I've
many
gotten
questions.
I've gotten a lot of good letters from people, just like people of support. So
Oh, honey, you don't know how much support you had out here. So many people supported you. So many still support you. And I wish I could ask you more. Maybe one day.
maybe one day, just not now.
No, 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 no. No. But this is what you want?
Yeah, this is my decision. This is what I'm gonna do. Now, this nightmare has to be over for everybody.
No. You have to remember we're strong.
I know. This is my decision though.
But don't ever confess to something you didn't do.
I know, but this is my decision though. This is all me. Okay. I was not pressured into anything. This is my decision.
Okay. I've been the service on Sunday. Oh my gosh, it was so pretty. Everything was decorated so nicely for Halloween, and we had crosses made for each of them. And I had bought a CD player at Walmart, and and they put the CD in, and it kept skipping and it kept skipping and kept skipping. And so they sang the song without the CD. And then the second CD they put in, it was skipping and skipping and skipping. And Monica said, okay, that's little Cece.
Yeah.
She is over there messing with that CD right this minute. And then an eagle flew over the gravesite. And
Really?
yeah, and it was, and the pictures that we took, they were they had a ray of sunshine in each picture of all of them. And it was a nice service. Everyone attended, and everyone sends their love. Mike, Joey, Keith, Juana, Debbie, Linda, Christina, all of them send their love to you, Chris. Please, please, just stay strong. Promise me.
I will.
Promise me. I can't lose you.
I won't do anything like that.
No, I can't lose you. I want you, if this is your decision, then you get in there and you make something. Your story's not over. It's just another beginning of something else, Chris. But your story does not end here. It doesn't end here. You are made for something else. Then I don't know what it is yet, but you are someone that I always felt that you had a pure heart, a good soul. No one could ever say anything bad about you. You were the kindest person there ever was. I just wish you would have talked to us more.
I know.
But you are so loved. There's no doubt about that. Your family is here for you. We will always be here for you, and you know that.
I know.
Yes, and we'll get to see you. We'll get to have phone calls. We'll get to write letters. And you can tell me what you're doing, and Ronnie and Jamie and all of us. Your life is not over. It is not over. And you better stay strong, because I have got to stay strong. Okay? I have got to stay strong, because this is we all will get through this together.
Okay.
You, me, Ronnie, Jamie, all of us will get through this together because we love you so much.
I love you too.
I don't care what you did. I love you so much. And that's all there is to it.
I just wanted to just make sure, like, I think Amy told me you felt guilty for going out to eat the other night. Just, I want you guys to, to still feel like you can live a normal life too,
Well, I know. This, and we will. For you, I'll do that. For you, I will do that.
Because, I mean, there's still going to be, anniversaries, birthdays, holidays, I want you guys to still live like it was, like this wasn't going on, okay?
Okay. Oh.
What pictures did you choose for the service?
Oh, remember when we were at the splash pad in Colorado? The one where Cece just turned around and I got a really good close-up picture of her, and I used that. And then the one with Bella at the splash pad where she was wrapped up in the blanket, and she looked so peaceful, so solemn, just serious, just like you. You were, she was just you.
Yeah.
She was you. She was you. And I know it's so hard for you. I know it's so hard for you, Christopher. I can see it. I can see it in your face. I can see it in your eyes. And you will get through this. Your public defenders have been so wonderful.
Yeah, they're an amazing team.
They're amazing people, and they have nothing but great things to say about you. Everybody has everything great to say about you. So do not ever give up.
I won't.
Tell me that. Promise me this: that if you ever feel depressed, you'll write me a letter.
I will.
Write a letter. Talk to me. That's all I ever wanted was you and Jamie to communicate. Or you can call me. Yes, you can call.
I know.
If you're having a hard time with something, just give us a call. But don't you dare give up.
I won't.
Don't. Because you mean too much to us. So much to us.
You guys mean the world to me too, trust me.
And Ronnie got baptized?
Yeah, he told me about that.
You're the only person in this world that can make that man do anything. Everybody wanted him baptized for a long time. Remember Mama tried to get him to get baptized?
I know.
Wouldn't do it because I'll just like with the smoking. I'll do it one day. I'm working on it. But you're the only one that could ever get it done.
Yeah, the smoking part, like it won't. No, I don't know if we'll ever get him to stop smoking.
No, I don't think so. I think it's too late to do that.
Yeah,
I think he's far past that.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get some, try to remember some sports stuff, and be able to talk to you about sports a little bit. Because Amy, she really knows her sports.
Yeah, she does.
Well, you can talk to Jamie about sports too, because she knows her sports, and of course Ronnie knows everything about sports, just like you do. You've got a photographic memory.
Yeah, everybody on the team loves sports, so it's like everybody has their favorite team.
Oh yes, they're going to give us all your photos back and your trophies.
Okay.
And we've got all your jerseys.
Okay.
And gosh, some of them still have tags on them.
I know there was one jersey that I wore a lot. It was the Ryan Shazier jersey. And I just wore that one a lot because he got injured. I think not this past the season beforehand. He had a neck injury and he didn't think he'd ever walk again. So I wore that jersey a lot. And he's walking now, so it's definitely like a big comeback. But I wore that jersey a lot. That's why like some of the other ones still had tags on them.
Well, you tell Jamie that name because I'll forget it.
Oh, okay.
Tell Jamie that name so she'll say when we, Frank brought some items back.
Do you have any pictures from the house or anything, or no?
Pictures from your house?
Yeah, I didn't know if you had any from there or not.
No, they didn't. They didn't give us anything like that.
Okay.
They just brought your jerseys back, and let's see, and I think there were still some trophies there.
Yeah.
But there's still quite a few things that that I'm sure is probably still at the house or something.
Gotcha.
I was gonna. I don't know about Omar's ashes. I don't think they could find them.
If the urn's still in there, it's on the dresser in the bedroom.
Well, maybe I can swing by there. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you'll just have to talk with the team about that if you can or not.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't ever do anything to go over there alone or anything like that. Christopher, you look really good.
Thank you. You do too.
You do. You look really, really good. Oh my goodness. Yeah, your peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I hear that you like those a lot.
That's the only thing to really look forward to in here.
Oh, darn. What do you buy?
Oh, besides the peanut butter, it's like the jalapeno like cheese squeeze and stuff. Like it helps. Anything to help with the taste of the food here is a welcome sight. But
Oh
yeah,
gosh.
it's good though. Like I got some it's called like mackerel. It's like a blend of like tuna and like some sort of another like fish product. It's pretty good. It's protein, which that's what I've been trying to like.
Yeah.
Kind of go for.
Well, can you make sure that you tell us when you need more money?
Yeah, well.
Yeah. Do not let it go down.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Do not let it do that. And whatever we're able to get from that toolbox, we're gonna put it aside to come visit you, and just where there's a will, there's a way, and we're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, just use it for whatever you need. Trust me.
No, if that's what I need. I need to see my son. I need to see my son.
I mean, you can like the toolbox, and like if the snowblower's still in there, you can do that too. I mean, I barely even used it, honestly.
Oh my gosh.
It's still in the garage because that thing's too heavy to move anyways.
Well, I don't know what's in there or what isn't. I don't know if Frank and them took it home.
I know that. Well, just whatever's in there.
No. None of that stuff matters to me.
Yeah.
I'm just happy that you're okay, and that you are going to make this work.
Oh, well.
You hear me?
Yep.
You will make this work. And your Bible studies, that even makes me, I mean, I pray every day now, every day. And you make me want to start reading the Bible.
It's an amazing book for sure.
I know.
I never thought I could read the whole thing.
Yeah, but I've got a Bible at home that's called The Book, and it's an easier translation. And I thought maybe whenever you get to a certain place, I can send it to you.
Okay.
And whatever else you need. I mean, you just tell me. We will get it. We'll get it to you. Christopher, we support you 100%. I don't care what happens. If you ever want to tell us, fine. But right now, I just want you to be okay.
Thank you.
Are you going to be okay?
I'll be okay.
All right.
I'll stay strong, trust me.
You better stay strong. Good. And we're going to be there tomorrow.
Okay.
To support you.
Thank
and
you.
would you like us, how about on the 19th? Can we come on the 19th?
That's totally up to you if you want to.
Okay. That's going to be a tough day.
That day's going to be really rough.
Yeah.
Like extreme, like tomorrow's going to be like more short, but that day's going to be very long.
We'll be here. We'll be here for you. Okay?
Okay. I
know. I just want to sit here and look at you.
Dad showed me his bracelet. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I got one too.
That's good.
And Barbara from Joanne's church, she's the one that made it for us. Got so many people out there that love you and pray for you. And they know what kind of man you are. Everybody knows what kind of man you are. So
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah, everybody does. People out there they know who you are, and they know what kind of person you are, and what do you recommend for eating out here?
Well, I don't know, like the places around Greeley, I'm not really like familiar with because I think I only went there really like twice when I lived here. But like I was telling Dad to make sure like he gets some like green chili or something, just to
Oh, okay.
just to have that for you. Like I know I'm not even sure if you guys even I don't think you guys even had it when you came to visit those couple times.
No,
I don't think you ever did.
no,
So
no,
yeah,
not at all.
definitely like you gotta have that before you leave. Just make sure you eat something while you're here.
Oh, yeah,
Because I mean, like, make sure you drink a lot of water since because the
I
altitude is gonna
did.
kick in as soon as you get here. It pretty much gave me a headache when I wasn't used to it.
I know. Yeah, I didn't get any sleep on the plane. I never can sleep on the plane.
No, I'm usually just knocked out on a plane as soon as I get
I
on it.
know.
Before the thing even takes off,
Yeah,
I'm out.
Ronnie's like that too. You and your dad are so much alike.
Yeah.
So much alike. Oh my gosh. How much do you weigh?
Well, before I had the commissary, I was like 173 pounds.
Wow,
But like
that's not much.
I'm pretty sure I'm back up to about like 190 or so now. I think I'm back up to where I was.
Okay, good. 190. That's good, because that worried me that you were losing weight, but you
Oh yeah,
did lose it at first.
yeah, it was just I didn't lose the weight at first, but it was just like with the amount of food that I was eating before I came in here, and then the food that I was eating when I got in here, it was like less than half of a calorie intake, and it just like fell off of me.
Wow, I wish you'd do that with me.
Well, it was all muscle mass that fell off of me, so it was just like it felt like I was just weak.
Oh no.
But it was just I'm back to like I'm not like weak in the middle of the day anymore. I've been feeling pretty good, so that's
Oh,
better.
good. So you were weak in the middle of the day?
I was, but yeah, now it's fine. Like I can do my like push-ups and jumping jacks and stuff just to try to
How are you emotionally right now? Are you finding solace in the Bible?
Oh yeah, like they have this it's like a book cart that comes around every 2 weeks, and I get to
Yeah.
pick two books, and I just usually pick two religious books and just kind of see what just to read it kind of distracts me and just kind of like learn some different things.
Well, maybe you were meant to do that.
It seems that way.
Maybe you were. That's what I say. Your story's not over. There's more to come. I love his haircut. I love your haircut. And sideways.
What's up?
Look sideways.
Sideways. Yeah.
Oh
The
yeah.
gray hair's still there.
That's okay. You're just gonna be gray like your daddy.
Yeah, I probably won't have the crew cut or anything, but I'll still have the.
No, yeah, Ronnie won't get away from that crew cut.
Oh no, he'll never.
He won't.
No.
It's gonna be short.
It's either gonna have a crew cut or he's gonna have that long '80s hair.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Chris. Gosh, it's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
So good to see you and talk to you and know how you're feeling, and you just got to get through these next few weeks. And then you will adapt. You always do.
I know, that's just been trying to adjust wherever I go.
You do. You do. I know it's hard. I know it's so hard. Yes. Oh, everybody will be there when it comes. Everybody. So don't feel like you're ever alone. Because I'm always thinking about you. Ronnie's always thinking about you. Jamie's always thinking about you. And, we always wanted the best for you.
I know.
Always. Okay, yes. Yes, on the 19th. Absolutely. I want to be there to support you.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's the week of Thanksgiving. Just remember that.
The
I think
19th is
the week of it. I think it's on a Monday though, right? Yeah, it's on a Monday.
on a Monday.
Yeah. But I think it's like the earliest Thanksgiving's ever been. I think so. It's like like the 22nd or so of November.
Well, I just don't want you to do this by yourself.
It mean a lot. It's gonna be a long day that day.
I know it will be.
Compared to tomorrow, it's just gonna be like 30 minutes maybe at the max, and then it'll be done. But yeah, that day is gonna be long.
How long?
I don't know. It just kind of depends. Just depends.
Well, you'll get through it. We all will get through it together. Your team, your mom, me, your dad, Jamie. I don't know if Jamie will be there, but we will definitely be there.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Well, I don't know how many.
You got
I've
4
got
minutes.
4 minutes left. Oh, okay. I see the timer up there.
Yeah.
What else can we talk about?
It's whatever you want, really. How Dad said you're liking the Subaru?
Yeah, I do. That Subaru is really nice. I'm going to get a ticket.
You're gonna get a ticket?
Because I have got a heavy foot in that Subaru. It's not like the Mustang. I can feel every bump with the Mustang when I'm riding.
Oh yeah.
But with the Subaru, it's just sails like butter. I mean, it's just you're going 75 miles an hour. And
Okay, so we're going to take a quick break. That was Cindy Watts and Chris Watts back in November 2018. He goes on next to talk to his sister, but I thought it would be fun to break up the phone calls by sharing this Reddit page where this person brings up was just listening to a phone call CW made to his family members on November 22nd, 2018. I had it playing in the background while I was catching up on emails. Most of it, the family, his parents, and one or two other females talking over him and over each other, reminding him how much they love him and how they completely support him no matter what. They tell him how they don't believe any of it, etc., etc. Then one of them said, "We don't blame you for any of this. We love you. We don't blame you at all. We know what she was like." Are they serious? What the fuck? He, of course, shut them down and did a great job reminding them that she was a good person and he didn't want her lasting memory to be negative in any kind of way, etc. I'm sure you have all heard of it by now, but this is my first time hearing any of this. All I can say is, wow. I don't know if that was his mom or one of the other females that said it, but I literally stopped everything I was doing so I could come here and vent about that. Thank you. And then this person says, "I'm not understanding the he of course shut them down comment. Does he typically shut down people who speak poorly of Shanann? The guy unalived her but draws the line at gossip? Help me understand. By the way, this is not meant to sound rude. I'm just genuinely curious about what you meant." And this person said, "I have seen a few times that he, it's bad when the schmurder shuts down the family members, if this is true. I have seen a few times that he has stated positive things about Shanann when people, mostly his family members, would talk negatively about her. But he allowed his family and investigators to believe she unalived the girls, and that was his reason for unaliving her for quite a while. Even after pleading guilty to all the murders, he still allowed his parents to believe, allows them to believe this, to believe he pled guilty to save everyone from having to go through a trial. He has stated that he regrets ever meeting NK and falling for her because of it wasn't for them meeting and hooking up, the Schmurders would never have occurred. He goes on to say NK was into some dark things and he feels like his obsession with her and the manipulation was what led to the Schmurders. I think the only reason he says these things is because he doesn't want to look like the heartless monster he really is. He knows all the phone calls are recorded, so it looks so much better for him to say, please don't blame Shanann. She was a great person, or blah, 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 than it does for him to trash her along with his family, which kind of makes sense because Chris can't stand being the bad guy in anything. That's why he couldn't just get a divorce. He couldn't be the bad guy that divorced his pregnant wife. He wants to come across, he'd rather be the guy who unalived his pregnant wife and his daughters. The amazing father and attentive husband that was overcome by his feelings for the first girl that came along and showed an interest in him that he wasn't used to receiving, and she hoodwinked him into believing she was the perfect, that they were the perfect couple, and he truly thought this was the only way they could be together. He wants people to feel they can understand he was overcome with rage that day and is truly sorry for his actions. I am sure he is sorry now. Sorry that he had a pretty good life with 3 girls that adored him, and he threw that all away for a woman he only knew for 6 months, if. And now he will not, he will rot in prison for the rest of his life. His current narrative is I snapped, albeit after 3 horrendous confessions. Now he has embraced Jesus and is the anointed one with great works to be completed. He should be free. Watts has Christian friends who have swallowed his lies and are hoping for a trial. He truly is completely brainless and mad. In doing the research tonight, I did run across this change.org, where people are calling for reopen the Chris Watts case and further investigate Nicole Kessinger. And there's 10,200 signatures. There's a global outcry for justice for Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico. We feel that investigators did a fantastic job with this case in getting Chris Watts to confess so quickly. We also feel that Nicole Kessinger we feel that investigators did a fantastic job. It seems like they're trying to kiss up to the investigators. If they did a fantastic job, then why didn't they get Nicole Kessinger, if you believe that too? We also feel that Nicole Kessinger may have been overlooked as a potential suspect who, 1, knew of Chris's plan to murder his family, 2, assisted him in the crime either before or after the fact, and 3, obstructed justice by not being completely honest. It is our sincere hope that through this online petition, the Weld County District Attorney would publicly address this issue. Kindest regards. And there are comments. We'll look at some of the comments really quick. There was so much uninvestigated evidence swept under the rug when Chris confessed and he had help. NK was the main reason of all the murders, if not orchestrated the whole thing. Now she is free. Justice for Shanann, Bella, Cece, and Nico. There are too many inconsistencies with her story to the police. First, she said she wasn't concerned and she thought Shanann left. And then she said she was terrified. She deleted messages and her phone pinged in the area. Her demeanor is not consistent with someone who just found out her lover unalived his family. When she cried out why in the interviews, it was totally fake. She's a liar and needs to be held accountable. There's no way she didn't know anything. Why didn't they retrieve their messages? This is completely infuriating. Also, why was her father allowed in the interview room? It makes no sense. I've never forgot this case. It's so upsetting. a beautiful family taken away by a monster. He definitely had help, and we all know who it is. Can't believe she is still free and being able to get out, get on with her life. So wrong. This case definitely needs reopening. So lots and lots of comments, lots of big feelings on this. If you want, we could come back and revisit this during one of our 25 days of live miss. But let's keep going. Let's go back over to the prison phone calls. And now we're going to move forward. And up comes Jamie, Chris Watts's sister. Be sure to give this live a thumbs up and be sure to share it with your community. If you're over on YouTube, you can just share it to your community. If you're on Facebook, you can share it to your page. And yeah, it just helps us out tremendously.
It's all I ever wanted.
I know.
Just talk to me. Well, I love you.
I love you too.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Bye. Thank you for giving me this little ear.
It sounds like service.
Hey.
Hey.
You look good.
You look good too.
I like your hair.
Oh, thanks.
Let me see that gray.
It's still there.
Oh, we miss you.
I miss you too.
We really do. And we love you so much.
Love you guys too.
I have no idea.
It's good to hear everybody's voice for sure.
Oh, it's good to hear your voice. Did you get to watch the Panthers game this last Sunday?
No, it was blacked out here, so it was.
Was it?
Yeah, it's like it just kind of depends on like regional coverage and stuff here.
Yeah.
So it just kind of depends.
Well, I didn't think the Panthers could pass. They did a lot of passing plays.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of surprised.
Yeah, they've been surprising me, that's for sure.
Dalton wants a McCaffrey jersey now.
I bet he does. He's actually that's one of the reasons I hear about him so much is because McCaffrey actually went to high school here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because like Ed McCaffrey, he used to play for the Broncos, like back when Elway was the quarterback, and he had like 3 sons, and they're all like Christian McCaffrey. He played high school football here. He went to Stanford, and then now he plays for the Panthers. There's another, I think his name's like Dylan McCaffrey. He plays for Michigan, the college football team. He hasn't like played for him yet, but he's just like kind of waiting in the wings till his time comes up. And there's another McCaffrey son that's like he plays high school football here, and it's just like they're all like, it's crazy.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like they don't have to try. It's just natural. So that Christian McCaffrey guy, he's a special player, that's for sure.
He had an awesome play on Sunday because he jumped over one of the, I don't know what they're all called. One of the
defenders.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. And I mean, like hurdled him, jumped over him, and took off. He's a little beast.
Yeah, he didn't do a whole lot he did a good amount his first year, but I think they realized what they could use him with his second year, and it's just kind of been like he's been taking the reins pretty good there, kind of taking the pressure off Cam Newton for sure.
Yeah.
I think Cam likes that. He's like, I don't have to do everything.
Olsen had a few good catches too. He's coming back.
Yeah, that's good.
From last season, I guess it was when he was out.
I like it when they wear those the black with the blue. It's cool.
Mhm.
I always like the blue, like when it's like solid black or like solid blue. I think the Thursday is going to be that color rush game, so they'll probably be like all blue, and the Steelers will be like all black.
You can be able to watch it.
It's Thursday night. As long as they turn the TV on, I'll be watching that. I'll be watching that game for sure.
Cool. That's good.
Yeah.
No, we miss you.
How was the birthday?
It was really good. I got my face smashed in some cake.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, Aaron got me from behind and pushed my face into the cake, and then took a big wad of cake in her hand and smashed it in my face.
Nice.
So I had cake in my hair, in my face, everywhere.
Well, I was getting ready to ask you to get it in your hair. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of horrible to try to get that out.
We did. It was, and then I think she got Mom too.
Well, that's
Just being
good.
funny. Yeah, she got Mom too. So
Well, that's good.
there was cake all over my kitchen floor. I had so much to clean up. It was a mess. But
it's part of it. It's part of it. That's good.
yeah,
You
can't
got your
believe
Jeep.
it. I got my Jeep. I'm no longer the soccer mom.
That's a cool Jeep though. That's a cool
yes,
Jeep.
I love it. I can park it.
I know, it's just like it even when it snows, you'll be good.
Mhm. And I've talked Robert into letting me get another boxer. Can you believe that?
I can't believe that.
Yeah, I couldn't either. I don't know what happened, but he told me he was like, "Yeah, you can put another deposit down." I was like, "Really? Really? For real?" He was like, "Yeah, but it's got to be a secret." So
yeah, you gotta keep that one away.
Yeah, because I ruined it last year. So you know me. I've already told Mom what I got her for Christmas. I can't keep nothing.
I know, right? You're gonna be able to keep that away from Dylan and Dalton though?
I'm gonna do my best because they've got some other stuff coming. Dalton thinks he's like, now y'all can get me this big thing, and Santa can get me this big thing. I'm thinking he's 10, and it's about time for him to find out that Mommy and Daddy are kind of Santa. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Just gotta make sure Dylan's ready for that too.
He's expecting a lot, and he really thinks it.
Like, what's he want now? Like a physical car?
Oh, he told us the other day he wanted his first car to be a Lamborghini, and we were like, what? A Lamborghini? When he turned 16. Yeah,
wow.
We were like, no. Like, you're gonna get your daddy's used truck.
Yeah, like that's insane.
Yeah. Dylan's got her first gymnastics competition Saturday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we'll go to Concord, and she'll do her first competition. So that'll be interesting to see how she does, because it's the first time she'll be getting up in front of anybody.
Oh, okay, yeah, that'll be definitely a challenge for sure. But I think I mean, is she doing like a floor thing?
Floor, beam, and bars.
Jeez.
She's a limber thing too.
The whole
thing.
The whole thing.
Mhm. Her and Emma both.
Maybe she'll be like another like Simone Biles or something.
I don't know, but she loves it, so we'll just keep doing it.
Yeah.
So, but I know Mom and Dad told you about the memorial stuff that we did, and did they tell you about the hawk that flew over?
Yeah, Mom said that there was like it after I think she said that Monica was saying that Cece was playing with the CD player.
Yeah. I mean, every time, and there was a brand new CD player, right?
Yeah.
Brand new. And every time Jennifer went to sing, like would start skipping. And Monica was like, that is Cece messing with that CD player.
It is.
And then I think it was during the song that hawk, it just flew over so close, and Robert got my attention, and I mean the hawk like looked down on us. It was a pretty amazing little sight.
That's awesome.
And I got 3 awesome pictures. I hope one day I can share them with you. But I took a picture of each sight, and there's a ray of light that's coming through on each picture. It's really beautiful. Really beautiful.
That's awesome.
So,
it helps me picture it. That's for sure.
Well, picture it beautiful, because it's very beautiful.
That's awesome.
And it's okay. It's all gonna be okay. And we are a strong family, okay? And we love you so much.
I love you too.
And you're gonna get so many letters from me. You're gonna be like, God, does you work?
I'm not sure how it'll be like wherever else I go, but like I know in here it's like it takes like almost like 9 days for them to process a letter, so it takes a little while.
Well, you're gonna get so many from me. You're gonna be like, oh, she's saying the same old stuff. Maybe I don't know how this works, but hopefully I can send pictures and stuff like that. I don't know how it works. I guess I'll find out. But
yeah, like I'm not sure how it'll work once. I know I can get wherever I go from here. I'm sure I can have a few pictures. I'm not sure how many, but like they'll tell me.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna definitely keep you updated.
Oh, thank you.
On everything. I'll bore you to death.
Just hearing your voice is good for me.
Well, it's good for us too.
Yeah.
We have wanted to talk to you and see you for months now, and you know, we, like I said, it's the grace of God that we're here and we're able to see you, and Dad got baptized, if you can believe that. I mean,
know I didn't expect it to happen that fast, and I was like, wow, he's getting baptized already.
yeah,
That's
Mom,
awesome.
Mama, she wanted him to get baptized forever.
Yeah.
And at the church that we've been going to, you don't have to take any classes. It's just come as you are.
Yeah.
As long as you accept Jesus, then that's all you need to get baptized.
Yeah,
Yep.
That's
it. And so the kids have been baptized now.
When they got baptized before that, though, right? I think so. Yeah.
Yep, like 2-3 weeks ago, maybe.
Okay.
And Dalton loves going to church now, which is odd because we used to have to fight him to go to church, and now he likes it, and even goes to children's church, and he loves it.
That's great.
So
it's a good thing to happen at a young age, for sure.
Yeah. We love you.
Love you too.
And you look good.
You do too.
You actually look a little bit younger.
What's that?
I said you actually look a little bit younger.
That's because I shaved most of this off, and now I was gonna shave it off today, but I was like, no, I'll just wait till after stuff tomorrow. But I was just like, once they shaved it off, I was like, whoa, that I actually got younger a few years.
It looks really good.
Like an old man before. I was like, wow, I think that's crazy.
Are you nervous about everything? Are you nervous? Just, you holding up?
The unknown and everything.
And that's life in general.
Yeah.
None of us know what tomorrow is.
Exactly.
So it can always change. So, but our love for you will never change.
Thank you. It means a lot to hear everybody say that.
We mean it. We really mean it. So that's what love is. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Whew. I really wish I could go back to Mom's porch.
I know, me too.
And just keep you. I really wish I could just go back there and keep you.
Me too, trust me.
I feel like God gave us that day.
He did.
And we just love you.
Love you too.
Goodness. Well, I guess wherever you end up at least we'll get to see you face to face next time.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure how long that'll take, but yeah, it'll be good to see everybody face to face next time.
Yeah. He does. What kind of stuff do you get to buy?
Oh, as far as like
commissary,
as
yeah,
food and stuff, it's like they give you a lot of candy options for sure. I was like, well, let me try to stay away from that. But like when around Halloween, I did get some some what's it called, some Oreos and like Reese's Pieces and stuff like that, just like 'cause they had that on there. They didn't have it before, and I was like, oh well, I'm definitely gonna at least get that because that's stuff that I love beforehand.
Yeah.
And like some like drink mixes and like hygiene products, which I definitely got some because they didn't really give much they just have like that pump soap you get.
Yeah.
So just I definitely got some like actual real soap and real shampoo and like some lotion and stuff. I was like, kind of make me feel a little more human.
Yeah.
I'm just like, wow, this it's like you don't have it for such a long time.
Yeah.
And then it's just like, oh wait, I got this back. It's great.
Yeah. Any are there books down, or is there a library?
They have like a book cart, a book cart that comes around every 2 weeks, and it's you just gotta get to pick up on the book cart. And I've been picking like religious books just to kind of, since I read the whole Bible, I was just like, well, let me see what other like leaders say and whatnot. So it's been good to read that.
When you write me, you can explain some of the Bible to me, because when I read it, I don't understand it. So
there's a couple there's a couple of books in the Bible that are just like it's. I think it's the Numbers section.
Mhm.
It's like genealogy, and it's kind of like a lot of people say you just kind of skip that entire
Yeah.
book because it's just like it just kind of goes, David begat such and such begat. I mean, just like all names. And
Yeah.
I'm just like, okay, like I am never gonna retain all these names, let alone I cannot even pronounce some of these names. And some
So
of them
you
are the
will
same
though.
name, but I'm just like, okay, like so I kind of glanced over that section because it was basically just names, but like a lot of it I read a few times over before I turned the pages, so I could kind of absorb what it said. Because there's a lot of things like there's like a whole paragraph in the Bible is a sentence almost because there's so many colons and commas. I'm just like, wait a minute, was that a whole sentence? And
do
it
you
was
do you
just,
understand it? Do
yeah,
you
like I
like? I have a hard time.
yeah, like because once I read it, like I've gone back and read a few of the books again just to like kind of absorb some of the favorite books. There's some of the sections that are insanely long. Like I think Isaiah is insanely long and Ezekiel is insanely long. But like there's a couple like once you get to like the New Testament and stuff, like each person that says the story just says it in a different way. And the stuff in the Old Testament, like some of the books are like a repetition,
Yeah.
but it kind of like after you read it a few times, read the repetition part, it kind of just sinks in like what happens and stuff like. And then you read like actual other books that are about religious leaders, like it kind of just makes sense.
Well, you when you write me, you explain some of this to me because I have
Okay.
a hard time. Like when I read it, I have to reread it, and then I'm still not really sure where they were going with that.
Yeah.
So you can help me with that.
Okay. I'll do that for sure.
So
I'll do that for sure. How did the kids like Halloween?
yeah, they did. You know me. I'm already over Halloween and Christmas trees up. Can't
Well, it was
help
like
myself.
I think just since I got to watch some TV here the last 2 weeks or so, like it was just crazy how it went from like a Halloween commercial to literally like instant Christmas.
Mhm.
I mean, November 1st, Christmas. I was just like, oh my gosh.
Well, you know me.
No, I know.
I think I actually like took the tree out of the box the day after my birthday party
Just to make sure
because
everything was still
yeah,
attached.
I had to make sure, and I didn't decorate it though until last week last weekend or something like that. I didn't decorate it till after the first, so I wasn't like completely,
Yeah.
it wasn't in October
Yeah.
technically. It was in November.
You don't have any Christmas lights in the front of the house yet, do you?
No, I keep it Thanksgiving outside until December 1st because I don't want people to, catch on to how I do things.
Okay. You can put some orange lights out there for like, or you can just put like some like I don't know, just like whatever decorations you have for Thanksgiving, like those like you can still use pumpkins, I guess, still too.
Yeah, we got the pumpkins out there, and we got like a scarecrow and like a hay bale. But on the inside, it's like jingle bells.
Nice. Nice.
Jingle bells and Christmas candles and stuff like that.
That's good.
Dalton came home and he was like, "Mama, really, really, already?" I was like, "What are you talking about? You know this is what I do."
Yeah.
So I don't know why it's new. They're used to it. Dalton is up to my shoulders.
That's crazy.
It is. He's on a little obsession about how tall he's getting. So, but yeah, he's up to my shoulders now.
Well, we'll be going through those growth spurts for sure.
Yeah, he is. He's a mess. He's too much like me. It makes me crazy. You don't know when to stop. Keeps on and on and on and on until you're like, Dalton, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. That was me.
Yeah.
So.
How's Robert doing?
He's good. He's good. Same old. Working.
That's good.
And we're just back and forth, and he sends his love, sends his prayers. He's holding down the fort.
Gotcha.
He said not as good as me, but he's holding down the fort.
He's like, no, everybody's still here. No, there's no broken bones. Everybody's good.
Yeah. Yep. And he stopped and got Taco Bell for dinner.
There we go. It's the healthiest fast food you can get, Taco Bell. So.
Ugh.
I know that's I know it's hard to even think about, but yeah, it's true.
Yeah. Mm.
I know.
I don't trust Taco Bell.
I know. I haven't had it in years, so.
What do you get? What's your food look like?
The food? Oh,
Yeah.
if anything here, they're consistent. But it's like, so for breakfast, it's like, they call it hot cereal. So it's like grits.
Hot cereal?
Hot cereal. So it's like grits
Okay.
and like cream of wheat, whatever. And then it's like these potatoes and then a biscuit and then like a sausage patty sometimes.
That don't sound too horrible.
Oh, you should try to eat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it sounds better.
No, yeah. Like all the meat's like a soy base, so it's like doesn't really give you much protein, but like the lunch is like either like ham or bologna or a peanut butter sandwich, and then dinner is like some type of like beans and rice or pasta or something like that.
Yeah.
That's that's why I told you guys, just like when you guys go out to eat, just eat like I would eat. Make me feel better.
I'd be as big as a house if I ate like you would eat.
Just order something that, like, what would Chris eat? Let's do that.
A rack of ribs.
There you go. That's what I'm talking about.
A rack of ribs. So,
like when me and Dad would go to the races and
I remember
sagebrush and just like get the rack of ribs and I would just line all the bones up in a row.
I know, and you were always done before the rest of us.
It never changed, that's for sure. I always eat fast.
Do you eat fast now?
Oh yeah, I still eat fast.
Or is it just making yourself eat it?
I usually eat fast no matter what.
Do you get like jars of peanut butter? Can you get jars of peanut butter?
Yeah, that's what I got
from
the commissary. Was the jar. It's the jars because it's like it helps. It's just like I just gotta have to make sure. Okay, like just a couple spoonfuls, close it back up.
Yeah. I do that in the middle of the night.
Oh no, yeah, that's just kind of like you just kind of just put your spoon in there. It's like, oh, it's already gone.
I'm like, I sleep eat.
Yep.
Robert calls it the rat in the kitchen.
Oh no.
I try not to wake everybody up, but sometimes I do.
Yeah. It's just like, at least it's not out. Peanut butter is healthier than ice cream. Doing that in the middle of the night.
That's true. That's true. Robert's lost like probably 30 pounds doing the keto diet.
Good.
Yeah. And that's since, back when. And I was doing it with him. But of course, like he has to lose like 30 pounds and I only lose like 10. And we ate the same stuff. But men and y'all's metabolism is just way faster than
it just kind of depends like when you eat and what you eat.
I know, and I choose bad times. But
yeah, like if you eat like every 3 to 4 hours, like you can, like it doesn't matter, like just eat like smaller stuff. Like cottage cheese, it's good.
Yeah.
A lot of green vegetables.
Yeah.
Chicken, any kind of fish. If you want to eat something, just like get like a big tub of like lean whey protein and just like mix that up in a little protein shake and drink that.
Really?
Yeah, honestly, like you got make sure it's
like
not
the protein shakes.
Yeah, but make sure it's lean whey, make sure it's lean whey protein, not whey protein, because that stuff will just make you like gain weight.
Oh yeah, I don't need any of that.
But yeah, that's what I was
helping that department.
That's what I was on before I came in here, and like I had like I'd eat like every 3 or 4 hours, like oatmeal, eggs, cottage cheese, peanut butter, protein shake, chicken, whatever.
Did you stay away from carbs?
No, I stayed away from processed carbs.
Yeah.
So like if you stay away from carbs that are like based on sugar,
mashed potatoes, stuff like that.
Yeah, like I ate no white bread. I ate no like white tortillas. I ate like all the white yogurts, stuff like that that has like a lot of sugar, and there's no sodas. Like you just gotta stay away from that stuff. I mean, you can have cheat meals, but like just kind of it made a huge difference.
It did.
Yeah.
You were super duper lean.
Yeah, I leaned up like in a matter of like 5 weeks, so it was just like wow, that was a huge difference.
It was.
I didn't lose like weight, like I just like I just leaned out, so it was just like it was good.
Muscle.
Yeah, it was good.
Lean muscle.
But yeah, I can definitely like when I write you, I can kind of put it all on paper, and I can kind of just tell you like what to do if you still wanted to do it.
Do that. Yes, I've never been good with that part.
Yeah,
never been good with that part.
You just have to have like the willpower not to eat like sandwiches, like all the breads, the spaghettis, and the pastas.
Me, I've never been a carb person. Me and carbs, never went together, but
Well, it's just a matter of like, getting the carbs
the
from like
sweets is
fruits
different.
and vegetables.
Like I can stay away from potato and pasta, but if there's cheesecake laying around, I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah, you can do that once a week.
Once a week.
Yeah, just gotta pick your
Well,
day.
you lay it out. You lay out the plan for me, and I will do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Depending on you for it.
Cool, I can do it. I'll let you get through the holidays first and let all the good food get passed though. There'll be good food.
It will be, but it's the same old food. Old food.
I can never get enough of the stuffing. That's for sure.
I like Mama's stuffing, the one with the oysters in it.
Yeah,
that was my favorite.
I don't have to have turkey, so it's always about the stuffing for me.
What about the fry? Have you ever had fried turkey?
No.
Yes. I didn't have fried turkey till a few years ago, but Robert fried one because he had to bring one to work.
Yeah.
And the fried turkey, 10 times better than oven turkey.
Oh, that's different. I never had it before, so yeah. But yeah, like it was always about the stuffing, and then like whatever pie or cake at the end. I'm like, yep, I'll just take that whole thing. Just walk away from it.
I remember that. I remember.
Mm-hmm. I never left any for anybody else. I'll just take that whole cake. I'll get you another one.
You did. You sure did. Oh, we love you.
I love you guys too.
I'm gonna be there tomorrow, and you just keep doing what you're doing.
I will.
Stay strong and just know, like, I don't know how, like, I guess Mom and Dad can help me, but I want to set up to where you can call me too. I know whenever you get moved or whatever, so that call me too. Okay? Not just Mom and Dad.
I know.
Call me too.
Your number is still the 7185 number, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
309?
309.
Okay.
And, I don't know how it works as far as like getting it set up, because I know the very first time that we missed a phone call from you, it was like an automated system, and like you had to go through like a process or something. So I don't.
Yeah, like I didn't even know like what to expect, because like the first time I called, I was like, like I didn't know if it connected. I didn't know what happened. I was like,
no, it connected and it went to it connected and it went to like an automated thing, and like you had to put money in order for. It was weird. So.
Oh, that was probably like a phone account then.
Yeah. So, but just remember, you call Mom and Dad, you call me too.
I will.
Okay.
Definitely.
Because I'm here too.
I know.
And I love you.
I love you too.
No.
It was good to hear you guys' voices for sure.
It's really good to hear yours and to know you're all right.
Yeah, I'm still here.
I'm still here, and you look good.
Thank you. You do too. Just like give everybody my love for me, that's for sure.
Honey, you have so much support. People love you. People love you. They know your heart. Okay?
Okay.
We all know your heart. And we love you very, very much.
I love you guys too.
And it's never going to change. Okay?
Okay.
Don't get sad on me.
I'm not.
Looks like we got like 28 seconds left.
Yeah, no, I'm holding it back, trust me.
Just know that one day we'll all get to see each other in person.
Yep.
And you're going to be okay.
I will.
You will. And I'm going to give the kids your love.
All right. I love you.
I love you. I love you.
Thank you for watching. Please. Okay, so let's keep it moving. We're in the home stretch. There is some bonus footage that Jay is for Justice put out back in 8/11 of 20, and this was it was asked in chat, why don't we have any more of these phone calls? It's because the state that Chris lives in, they don't release prison phone calls, so Dodge doesn't do this. So the only reason that he was in Colorado, and Colorado would release them if you bought them. But there is this one phone call that was like a pirated like phone call that it wasn't. They did that. They played that game where like Chris calls one person and then they, put them on hold and then call in another person, and, they three-way dial or whatever. So this is a phone call that Chris had with a lawyer, because 2 years later, Chris is just positive that his ass cannot sit in prison for another year. He can't do it. He's taken his lumps, he's done, and he's ready to get out. And so he is talking to a lawyer in this phone call.
When it comes to the law, but I know he can teach me, and that's what I'm just waiting for. Like, things to fall into place. I just don't know how to do it.
I got you. And you don't have the benefit of an attorney that is in your hip pocket, so to speak. Okay, I've got a couple attorneys here I can talk to that can maybe help. Get some good results, get some good advice for you in terms of forms and what to say, things like that. That's not going to be an overnight process for me to, get the results, we want. It's going to take some time, but, I'm not saying overnight, but I am saying maybe several days or a week or so.
Okay.
So let me see what I can do along those lines. Because I know you're in a tough spot, and it's how do you know how to do something when you don't know what it is you need to do? So it's tough. So I get
It's
it.
like a trial by error thing, but I know with the law is like, all right, you're gonna run into certain things where a motion's gonna get denied, or like whatever I write down, the judge might think, well, that's not that what you're claiming isn't enough to go back to. You're not warranted a trial. You're not warranted to have the appeal granted, denied. I was like, well, what do I do then?
Yeah.
And I don't want to get disheartened when that happens. I know it'll probably happen at some point, but not all motions are all appeals or granted right off the bat. That's why I want to make sure I write this the right way. When it goes there, they see like, oh well, like, do I put everything down that I know, or just like I don't want to put everything down so they know everything that I'm on,
Well, okay. Let me address a couple things in what you just said. First of all, you live in a closed society now. Every door is shut in your face. You cannot go from one. You go to one wall, you can't go further. You got to turn your left, you can't go any further. So you know what I'm saying? You're in this perpetual, this room with no door, so you cannot get through. You got that? You understand that? What I'm trying to say? So your world is controlled. You hear the word no probably more than you hear the word yes in that system. So one thing you need to be very accustomed to is being denied, being turned down, being told no. You with me?
Yep.
Okay. Now, some people will lose hope very, very quickly, because everywhere they turn, every time they talk to someone, they're hearing things they don't want to hear. They're being told no. You can't do this. You can't have that. You can't go here. You can't go there. Whatever legal action you're trying to do.
Attorney call may be monitored and recorded.
Whatever you're trying to do, you're always being told no. What you can't do is allow yourself to lose hope. Don't take no for an answer, and don't give up the first time you're told no. You understand?
Yeah.
So the key in all this is you got to be strong. You got to be physically strong. You got to be mentally strong, and you've got to understand that, you know what, you're the underdog, but underdogs can win. They can be a dog in the fight. So I want you to get this attitude that no matter what you do, we're not going to take no for an answer. They tell us no, we're going to try again. They tell us no again, we're going to try again. You just got to keep persevering and don't lose hope. Okay? Because I tell you what, you lose hope, you lose your life. All right. So just keep a positive attitude about all that, and don't take any steps back. Just keep moving forward. Even if it's a small step, move forward and not backward. Okay?
Okay. Just like in my devotional today, it was fixed Esther. It was a door of hope, and the Lord was speaking to Esther, and she was saying to the Lord, I've led you to the wilderness, but I will plant in that wilderness vineyard. If you go through the valley of Kor, which is the valley of trouble, I will put a door of hope. So even though you're in a wilderness, you're going to plant vineyards in that wilderness. Though you're in the valley of trouble, there's going to be a door of hope in that trouble.
That's great. Well, I'm proud of you. Good job. Keep that up. Keep your nose in that book too.
I will.
Yeah.
So, Chris, what were you saying before we got cut off about when he asked? I can't remember what it was, but you were talking about the evidence and your confession that wasn't true.
Well, I just know that, like, I've never experienced anything like this before. Like, from the tragedy that happened, from the law enforcement to the interrogation, the jail, the prison, all this was new. All this was new. And I know that even though I've never had something like this happen before, I knew the shock and the trauma was there in my mind. I didn't know how to process it. Every question that they asked me, I was just agreeing with them and just going along with what they said, because I was, well, I guess we had to tell them something. And even when they came here to prison and interrogated me, they were in the street clothes acting like they didn't, they were just talking to me, when in retrospect they were actually interrogating me again. And I know for a fact that, that interrogation and I used, because they were here in Wisconsin, they're all Colorado based. So all that is like null and void, but still, they're going to try to use all this stuff against me. But I know that from that interrogation to the first one, that all that was like a coercive type psychological intimidation of someone that, had never been in that situation before, and they just used that to their advantage.
Well, Chris, what you witnessed firsthand is is a game. It's like getting back to the old biblical days where you've got the big Roman soldier in the pen with the little guy, and you're fighting for your life, and you don't know what to expect, but that's a terrible analogy, and I'm sorry, but I'm just saying, you just didn't know what was going on, and it's a game. That's what I tell so many people. This is a game that they're playing. You are the prey. They're the hunter. You're the prey, and they've got you exactly where they want you. And most times they're going to get what they want, because you know what? They keep you for hours. They deprive you of your basic needs. And as every second that you're with them in that chair and they're bearing down on you, your mind is actually deteriorating. Your mind is playing games against you. And that's why we have so many times where people give confessions for things that they just did not do. And it's because, you know what? They want to get out of there. They want to just tell them what they need to know, what they're asking, what they're interested in, so they can get out and go home. Well, you know what? Guess what doesn't happen? They don't go home. And their life is forever changed. So it's...
And then it was like after I told them what they wanted to hear, then they offered me food.
Exactly.
It was just so strange. But the thing I know, like where you're talking about playing a game, is when the TBI agent and the FBI agent, like when the TBI approached the woman, when she like questioned me for hours, and then after those hours of interrogation, she puts me on a polygraph. And then I'm like, exhausted at this point. And then after that, like, I'm sitting in there alone, and I hear them. It's the film intercom doesn't pick it up. And I hear them outside the door. The FBI agent comes up to, "Oh, how did you do?" And she said, "Oh, he did pretty good, but I think we get some more out of him." And they come in with this game face and say, "Okay, you lied." I'm thinking to myself, wait, I thought she just said it pretty good. And I didn't question about it. I just believe what she said, and they said I made it. But I know for a fact she said, "You did pretty good, but I think we get some more out of him." I'm just like, I'll only think about this stuff way after it happened.
Renee.
All right, Chris.
Like, wow.
Chris, that's a little game, and I can tell you for a fact that they did not administer the polygraph in the proper way. You should have been on the top of your game, mentally, physically, spiritually, when they gave you that polygraph. You should have had a good night's rest. You should have before they gave you that polygraph. So I don't trust the polygraph. I don't trust the results, and they use that as a hammer over your head to scare you, because the polygraph scares everyone because of its reputation. We can talk more about that later.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking another call. I think got like 30 seconds left, but I know that God can lead me on how to write this thing up to get it back, and I just thank you for helping me and just going into that discovery. I mean, you don't have to do it, but you're doing it. And I just believe that God's going to let some information on your heart that's really going to break this thing open too.
Good. We're with you.
All right, he got cut off.
All right. Okay.
Okay, so that was when they were trying to get him to go after that 365, or I forget what it was called, but it was for some kind of post-conviction relief where everyone was pushing him to fight, but fight for what? I'm not really sure. You don't have sound? Do you have sound now? It's showing that there's sound, so. But that was when he was fighting, and I don't think he was really wanting to fight at all. It was just them forcing him and pushing him, and he was just going along for the ride until that his time frame ran out. And once that ran out, you don't hear anything more about it. So occasionally he'll say stuff about NK to keep the that fire fueled, but yeah. Okay, so that's all I have for tonight. For our next Watts live, I did find something sort of new that I want to talk about. I want to talk about a conversation that is being had about was it legal for Shanann and the girls' last names to be put back to recheck when it was Watts when they were unalived. And so there is some conversation online that I ran into that I wanted to kind of go over. And I also wanted to do an update on the grave site and what is it looking like these days. So that's what we're going to be talking about on our next Weird Watts Wednesday. And so, yeah. Thank you all for being here. I hope those that are in the United States and celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you have a very wonderful Thanksgiving. If you don't celebrate the holiday, I just hope that you have just a really wonderful day. And Sam R., thank you for gifting another membership. That's so sweet of you. And thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Thank you, Chris C. and Heaven Lee, for moderating for me. I hope you two both have a very happy Thanksgiving. I saw that Chris C. is talking about putting her bird in the oven. Oh, I love turkey. Turkey's one of my most favorite. Roasted vegetables and roasted meats. Just very good comfort food. Thank you, Hollywood. I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving as well. You're supposed to be cooking, Darlene? Well, get in the kitchen and make us a turkey pot pie. That was from the Breakfast Club. I really dated myself right there. It was a good movie. Okay, guys, I'm going to go. I'm so grateful for all of you. If nobody's told you this today, and even if they have, I'm still going to tell you this. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys. Hi, guys. Welcome to Parawomenradio. I'm Amy.
Carefully strumming this old guitar, words rolling out into the fire. Never ask why my heart burned blue. Here in the haze where you inspire me. Here in the darkness I hear my cue. Time to find some solitude. Here where my soul bleeds openly, deep in the heart of sin and you. Here in the blue, I'm falling deep into you. Here in the blue, I'm dancing with you tonight, and it feels fine. Carefully strumming this old guitar again, words rolling out